Welcome back to Biomes. Here's one that a lot of people don't know about, and it's very hard to find information about on the internet. So the Canebrakes are a very interesting biome that is found in the southeastern United States. So kind of the keystone species in canebrakes are the Araucaria bamboo, which are a species of bamboo that is native to the southeastern parts of the United States, which a lot of people don't know about. People are baffled when they hear that there's a native bamboo species because people think that it's almost always from Asia. But no, there's a pretty big species of bamboo that is found in the United States. So canebrakes used to extend pretty extensively through a lot of areas in the United States, but have been reduced dramatically in recent years due to a lot of things, mainly urbanization and farming. They've just been cut down and removed to make room for farms and cities. Apparently, it is ridiculously difficult to get Araucaria to propagate. They bloom very, very rarely. There's a super long period in between the bamboo blooming, sometimes up to 10 or 15 years in between, so that doesn't make it very easy for them to reproduce. However, they can reproduce asexually through clones, but again, that's not super good for the genetic diversity. So again, the Araucaria used to extend through quite a big area in the United States, and they used to be very important culturally and ecologically for a bunch of different species, as well as for the local indigenous groups that were around them. Again, they were a keystone species in lots of areas, used for a ton of different things. Since a lot of people don't even know that they exist, it is not protected. I think most of the areas that the Araucaria grow, they're not protected at all, which makes it even harder to conserve them, because people just don't know about them. There's lots of other plants that are found in the canebrakes, such as the Alabama pitcher plant, which is only found in 2 areas in Alabama. That's the only place they're found, so they are critically endangered. Additionally, the canebrakes are some of the few places where Venus flytraps are found in the wild, because they like those specific conditions, and so they're not found in the wild in very many other places. But they're found in the canebrakes, which is good for them. There's also a bunch of other animals there. This is the timber rattlesnake, also known as the canebrake rattlesnake. It's found there because it likes those areas. It can also be found in quite a few other places, but they thrive in the canebrakes. Additionally, swamp rabbits are pretty common there. They like the swampy, wetter areas, and they provide food for other larger organisms, such as the Florida panther. So they live in the canebrakes, and the canebrakes were a pretty, important habitat for the Florida panthers, and the reduction of the canebrake habitat has directly resulted in a decrease of the Florida panther population because they can no longer live in that habitat just because it's too small or it's too fragmented or it's straight up just gone. There's a ton of species that are endemic to the canebrakes, such as a bunch of butterfly and moth species that are completely dependent on the canebrakes for survival, as well as this. This is the Bachman's warbler that is critically endangered and may actually be extinct now directly due to the decrease in canebrake habitat. So it's not known for sure whether these guys are extinct or not, but it is probable that they are, just because their habitat has reduced so much because they live almost exclusively in the canebrakes, and now there is not enough canebrakes left to sustain the Bachman's warbler. Additionally, the Carolina parakeet, the only parrot that was native to North America, has gone extinct, and they did live in the canebrake habitats, and it is hypothesized that the reduction in the canebrake habitat had a big impact on the Carolina parakeet and may have contributed directly to their extinction. So canebrakes are a very unique and interesting ecosystem, but unfortunately lots of people just straight up don't know about them. They don't know that there's an entire like bunch of species of Native American bamboo that just exist and lots of people just don't know about them. They are rapidly disappearing, and that is like an entire cultural and environmental keystone species that would just be gone, and all of the like uses and all of the animals that are dependent on the area, they would also just be gone or dramatically reduced even more than they already are. So there kind of are conservation efforts, nothing I could find that's super useful, but just if you want to help, just do more research about it, spread awareness of everything, see if you have canebrakes in your local area. If you live in the southeastern United States, see if you can work to get those areas protected. And yeah, just mainly spread awareness, because this is a very interesting ecosystem and it would be tragic if it ended up disappearing completely.